Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of the channel. In this video we won't only be talking about our first topic, but we will also be talking about what we will be doing on this channel. In this channel we'll be talking about informational things such as informational topics such as like how to blow a whistle, and in this video what are time zones, and other interesting facts. I will read the chat from every video, first few comments, and if you guys have any questions or doubts on anything, I'll try my best to make a video on that. And if you learned something from these videos or like them, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And today's topic is going to be time zones, and so let's start. What time is it? This may be a fairly easy question for you in your local place. I live in New Jersey. Right now, what time would it be? It's 7:47 p.m. Though this may be different in many places. Let's suppose you're waking up at 7 a.m. to eat breakfast or go to your job or school, because most schools nowadays you have to wake up early, or for a job you have to wake up early, get ready, eat breakfast, wear your suit. And though you may be doing this right now, someone may be, doing all their jobs, finish cooking or doing the dishes, and going to sleep at 10 p.m. Why is time different in different places? The local time of your location all depends on time zones, the topic of this video. A time zone is just a regional area which has its own longitudinal lines. These lines are called meridians. Keep that in mind. Each of these lines are 10 degrees apart and go from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines are split into 24 lines like the 24 hours in a day. There's a time zone difference of 1 hour between each line. Between the time zones of 0 and 24, we have something that is called the International Date Line. This is when one day goes to another. As you can see, all these time zones are split apart by 10 degrees. 50 degrees, 40 degrees, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, 10 degrees, 0 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, and so on and so forth. And this red line right here is the International Day mark. When and who made time zones? Time zones were made in 1884 at an International Meridian Conference. A Canadian inventor going by the name of Sir Sandford Fleming proposed this idea for time to begin at Greenwich, London, Greenwich, London was also a very popular and major trading hub at the time. Greenwich, London then became the Universal Meridian. Now you may be asking what happened to the other meridians. When the Universal Meridian was made, the other 24 time zones were made. Though we call them time zones now, back then it was known as the Greenwich Mean Time. Since the news took time to spread because it wasn't as quick as it is nowadays, most countries only had their clocks aligned by 1929. And this is Sir Sandford Fleming, the guy who introduced the idea of time zones. Jet lag. This is more of like another part of time zones. It isn't really like what was behind it and what it is, but it has something to do with it. So jet lag. Though you may be used to your time zone at your local area, like me, I'm at New Jersey and right now it should be 7:50. Yeah, it is. When going somewhere else, you may experience jet lag. Let's suppose you live in Los Angeles, LA, and decide to go on not Los Angeles. What is this thing? Okay. This right here is supposed to be London. Sorry, guys. and decide to go on a vacation to Los Angeles. You will be 8 hours behind, which may cause many things. This can cause you to be hungry when you should be sleeping, or make you tired when you should be brisk in the morning. Usually I go to India like every year, and when I go, I'm pretty hungry in the night, and I always wake up at like 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. So this is very true. It's not exaggeration or anything. It's very true. But for many people, it can be different. You might not experience it, and you might experience it. And some fun facts just to end off the video. France has the most time zones. Since China, and as you know, China is a very big country, and it uses Beijing time. And because of this, the people in Western China have to go through an unfortunate event. This means that it would be very dark really early in the west side of China, which is very unfortunate. From China to Afghanistan, there's a 3.5 hour difference. From China to Afghanistan, there are only different borders, so they're not even that far apart. So there should only be a 1 hour difference, but it's a 3.5 hour difference, which is the biggest time zone change after crossing a border. And last but not least, there are countries that use a time zone to the nearest half hour, but there's only one country which uses a time zone to the nearest quarter hour, and that is Nepal. Next up, we're going to talk about the top 5 countries with the most time zones. At number 1, we have France with 12 time zones. At number 2, we have Russia with 11. At number 3, United States with 11. At number 4, Antarctica with 9. At number 5, Australia with 9. As always, thank you for watching. And if you learned anything new, please hit the like and subscribe button. And like I said in the beginning, I will always be looking out for comments and questions.